is a medium-sized dog. I've posted pictures of him in cute animals.
Oh,
And he howls at sirens and ice cream trucks and
Get it
mostly
together.
police sirens and ice cream truck sounds.
Little fish.
And all of a sudden, all I hear is, I thought it was somebody screaming, because normally, dogs go, oh, and it's kind of a smooth howl. Well, this time it was more like somebody going, ah! And it was kind of... That's why I was like, can you guys hear that? Because I was going to mute myself, because there's just somebody going, ah, in the background. And then he just kept going. I swear I'm not crazy.
That's a fair
okay?
warning. Me and Gig can have giggle fits where we just become like comatose for like 10 minutes.
Alright, well,
It's true.
I'm as ready as I'll be, I do believe.
Okay.
So if you guys are ready.
Maybe. Spider, are you sitting down?
For now.
Okay. It's because you almost fell over?
No, I slowly slide off my chair, is what usually happens.
Do you guys want a recap, or should we just start?
last time on Dragon Ball Z. No.
Should we read through the whatever's written?
Let's see, we met the old guy. We died, what, 15 years ago? Okay. Apparently we're important, question mark.
Yeah. Apparently we tried to kill a lich. Don't know why, but apparently we did.
We have, like, no memory of a good while before we died.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy guy, can't remember his name. We call him Jim. Told us to go find our weapons on these islands to the west of where we are, and wants us to kill the lich again. And the doors closed, and we realized we don't know which way is west.
Great. So, I guess we're just gonna pick right off where we started.
Spider, would you like to give the ending line again for starting us now again? Like, not again, but starting us off.
So, anybody know which way's west?
Gwendolyn opens her mouth and raises a finger like she's going to talk, and just freezes for a moment. I don't think I do. Do I? Can I roll for that?
Make a survival check.
Nice. Oh, I got a nat 20, plus whatever my survival is. 3, so 23.
Alright. So, how do I describe this? Because I'll give it to you, because you got a nat 20. But, going off the very rough drawings in your map, and identifying the peaks and jagged edges of the top of the mountain, you can tell that, judging by the angle that the map was drawn at, you can tell that way is west. Roughly. Very strong hunch.
After raising a finger and opening a mouth through and just freezing there for a moment, there.
Well, seemed good enough
Sure.
for me.
That way, specifically. Why? I don't know. Just that way.
Well, it's gotta be like morning now, right? And there's the sun, and it's rising over there, so let's go this way, because that's that way. That's how that works, right?
Well, this is
Yeah.
the evening. It could be setting.
It could be midday and we're just fucked.
Where's the
What
sun?
time of day is it, roughly?
It's just almost midday, so it's not directly above you, so...
But still at the point
That's
where we
right.
really can't tell if it's rising or setting.
Hmm.
So we're fucked.
No, I'm just gonna make up some BS about it being the sun anyway, just to sound impressive.
Well, go on, lads. You know which way is west.
How should we create our marching order? You know, leading
you
the
want-
front, staying in the back. How do we
Right,
want
you
to
should have a
progress?
marching order. So, who wants to be in the front and who wants to be in the back?
I think it's helpful for whoever's holding the map to at least lead.
That's true. Which of us does have the map?
Let's write down that we have the map.
I'll go in the back.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we can also trade off the map for whoever's in front. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, there is that. Do we want? I can range or melee, but the two of you guys are straight melee, right? Oh wait, no, I can't melee.
Yes.
I lied. I forgot I don't have a sword.
Let me check my inventory real quick.
I mean, if you really want, I can let you take the sword. It ain't great. But I think I can get by with some of my spells. I mean, worst
I
comes
have
to
a
worst, I
sharp
run
pointy
back.
thingy. That's it. Okay, yeah, no, I'm melee only.
Do we want? Well, the question is, do we want both melee up front and both ranged in back? Do we want one of each in front and back, and just walk in pairs, 2 and 2?
I think the pairs would work.
But how should we pair up? Melee, melee, and range, range, or melee, range, melee, range?
Melee range.
Okay. So I'm arranged. Scarlet's ranged, right? What do you have for your?
I think that I have. I think that I have a crossbow or something. Or no, I got daggers. I think.
If
You
I
also have your
remember right.
spells.
Spells?
Yeah.
I mean, for range.
Sorry, I'm really out of it right now.
No worries.
Oh, there's
more
a
range
lot
than
of
enter.
them.
Yes, unless I toss this spear. I'm very afraid that if I toss the spear, it will break.
Is guiding bolt a thing?
Yes, that is ranged.
Cool. So what are we doing? I'm really sorry. I wasn't paying
We're
attention.
pairing up
Traveling in
for
tools.
Yes.
Tools and twos.
two
Yes,
tools. We're
traveling.
all tools.
I am going to sit on the hammer.
I want to say
Um,
Sterling and Scarlet, and me and Gwendolyn. At the two
Sounds
kind
like
of
a good
half
pair.
and halves in one group, and then be more focused in the other.
Wait. What? What was that? Was that?
You
was
and
that
I
a
can
pot
both
shot?
do melee and range.
Okay,
All the other ones are more specialized.
got it. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Guess me and Scarlet are leading the back of the pack then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get it.
On to Mosey.
Yeah. We'll pull out. You take the map because I want to have my hands, ready to draw and leash an arrow if need be.
All right.
So, as you all converse, it doesn't take much time to converse, I'd say. Probably just a few short minutes to get your bearings, find out who wants to lead and gathering up, and then you notice a somewhat carved path down the mountain. It doesn't look the safest, but it looks like you do. It looks purposeful. So you all start going down it pretty easy enough, It's not a difficult track, but it is a very big mountain. So I'll say about, don't want to be 15, 20 minutes to get all the way down to the ground would be good. But once you're down, it's not very easy to discern where you are, but you continue on where you thought you should go. I'm sorry. And as you guys start walking, 5 minutes pass, still not really anything. 10 minutes pass, still nothing. Until you almost hit an hour mark. I want whoever's leading to make a perception check.
Me and Gwen both.
Yeah, I'll say both of you, yeah.
Since we paired off, sort of thing. Perception. That is an A, not a 1. That's also 6. I can't fucking type today, apparently.
Fingers do not work.
Oh, you have more perception than I do.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah, that makes sense. 22 for me.
12 for Taz.
So, in the far distance, directly in front of you guys, you can just barely make out black shapes, which is very new to this barren, gray, bleak color that you've been seeing so far. But the figures are so far away that you can't really see what they are. They're just blurry black dots. And you can see them just moving back and forth some before disappearing. You can't tell if they went down or if they just went too far. You can't tell. They've just vanished as far as you're aware. But I'd say they're about... How far can a human see?
Pretty damn far.
As far as the horizon,
I'm pretty sure
especially on a flat terrain.
like 5 miles or something.
But it's also how much detail can we see? And if
Just
there's
based on
anything
the
like
curve
heat
of the-
waves or
Sitting on a surface.
Yeah.
like sand being kicked up or
Yeah. Google says about 3 miles away.
we can just say they're really freaking far.
Yeah, they're really far at the moment. Like, terribly far, but at the moment, they're directly in front of your path. Whatever was there. Do you want to head towards it and see what it was?
It's the same direction we're going anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all keep an eye out as we're going forward. Might have friends.
Alright.
I'll nod in agreement, confirming that I saw it too.
Okay. So, just to give you all a chance, is there anything you people like to converse about as you're walking?
Does anyone have any theories on what those moving things were?
Honestly, I'm hoping bots from being resurrected still see some stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't quite know how all this necromancy business works. Natural stuff.
But did any of y'all ever hear about what happened to animals and other critters that wandered into these here wastelands, and what happened to them after staying in here?
One of you can make a history check to see if you know.
Here, I'll make one. There's that damn channel.
Here, I'll ping you.
No
Oh,
people.
you got it. Yeah.
No. And Ender especially has no idea. Or Sterling has no idea what happens, if anything.
Could I like intuit, kind of guess what would happen just by looking around?
Go right ahead. You can make assumptions.
I'm gonna guess because ain't much plant life. I didn't see any real water sources for a good while. Not good.
Yeah.
Shit.
All
That's
right.
not my character speaking. That's me saying shit. Press back on the D&D and Beyond. So I got to go back to that website.
Oh no.
Well, as there isn't much to converse about, you kind of just mull on. And after, I'd say about not 2 miles. After about a mile, you see something you wouldn't really ever expect to see in a place like this. And it's pretty strange, because all you see is a single wooden wheel lying flat on the ground. And then in the distance, closer to where you saw those figures, you can start seeing other black shapes, but these seem to vary in sizes and seem solid. They aren't moving at all. But at the moment, not too far away from you all right now is just a single wheel.
Should we throw a stick at it?
A wheel. What do you think a wheel could do? Roll us to death?
I don't know.
Maybe
It might
bait for
not
something.
actually be a wheel.
You think a mimic would be out this far?
Who knows what
It
kind
could-
of things are out here?
It could be a desert illusion. Although this isn't technically a desert. It could still be a mirage.
It's like only 30 feet away from us.
Do you want to go and touch it?
I'll go and kick it.
I'll head with you in case someone tries to jump you. I don't trust things just
Alright.
around us.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back but have an arrow drawn to release at any enemies that pop up.
Okay. So you two
I'll
approach
just stay
the
right
wheel.
next to Gwen because I got nothing else to do.
So, geez, I cannot remember your guys' names. So Taz and Scarlet, you both approach the wheel, which has not moved since you approached. And Scarlet, you wanted to kick it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it since it's stationary. But you kick it,
Okay.
and it gives a solid thump. Kind of skids a little. But other than that, nothing.
It's just a wheel.
A lucky day, we got a wheel.
I didn't think it would be anything.
Can I like brush the area around to see if there's like anything else? Because there's just a wheel.
Looking around, there's nothing next to this wheel, but as I said, you can see black dots not too far away now.
Have they gotten closer?
No, they are not moving.
Want to make sure it wasn't like one of those weeping angel things where you blink and they're just like right on top of you.
Suddenly the wheel is standing up facing all of you.
Damn it, the wheel's alive!
You were
Not the
you
weirdest
were the
movie I've heard
weeping
of.
wheel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not moving.
Up the wheel?
You can't pick up the wheel, yeah? You're one arm. Go right ahead.
Oh, they ain't touching it.
Mm-mm. So now you
Well, what
have...
do you think we should do with it?
I mean,
And
worst
just
comes to
saying-
worst, is it a wooden wheel?
It is a wooden wheel, and it's big. It's big enough for something big to, or something equally as big, you know?
I'm sure it gets
In fact,
mighty cold out here at night, so
in
firewood, if
fact,
nothing else.
you,
Yeah.
Kaz, I want you to make a, what is it? Not perception, make a...
Intelligence?
Intelligence, insight, history.
Make an intelligence check, yeah.
General intelligence.
Uh-huh.
2. I got no idea.
Yeah, and you don't know. It's
I
just
barely
a
know
wheel.
what wheels are used for anymore.
Yeah. Honestly, this could have just been a really big toy, as far as you know.
Could have been a toy for a giant.
So,
Can I?
yeah.
No, you say it first. I'll ask my question after you explain.
I was just gonna ask if you guys wanted to continue on.
Oh, okay. I wanna test for if the wheel was sturdy, see if it, if we find whatever it belonged to, reattach it, see if it wouldn't crumble under that weight. It seems like
Oh, that's good.
a wheel that it belongs to something that rolls about.
Okay. How do you want to test if it's sturdy?
Basically just put a little weight on it. Feel the wood, see if there's any crackling, and just check.
So, do you want to sit on it? Is that what you're asking?
No, just grab it with a hand, put a little pressure on it, see if the wood cracks.
Like
All
the
right.
vein or whatever.
Make a strength check.
Snaps the thing in 2.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's firewood.
You've already got firewood.
Damn
Oh
it!
no.
Nope. As far as you know, you could probably put a giant on it
That
and
much
it'll
at
survive.
my son.
Oh, good.
So yeah.
That actually works in my favor. I was concerned I was...
Don't know
You
if you're
cut out
doing that,
there.
but you cut out, yeah.
I win. Something goes very quiet.
Ah! That's a lot
Just
more
sudden
wind.
silence as he pushes down on the wheel.
It's apparently gotten windier. Okay. Well, that's... Maybe if we find what this was originally attached to, we might be able to... I don't know. For something. Though we're
What?
going to need some... A lot stronger than this spear to try to whack it into wood. Firewood.
I mean, let's try lighting it. Yeah, we'll find
That's
out.
true.
If there's a wheel out here that came from something like maybe a carriage or cart or, something like that, that carriage or cart had to get out here with people.
Yes.
Making sense so far.
I have a sneaking suspicion that at least some of those black dots are either people that are alive and just staying there for some strange reason, dead, and if they are dead, there are other things that killed them that we don't know what they are.
Sounds reasonable.
I think there's death ahead.
Most likely.
Hopefully not our own. Again, apparently.
Do we want to
Yes.
go around the dots, or do we want to investigate the dots?
Investigate.
So are they like a wall, kind of? In front of us, like a line or something? Maybe not a wall,
No.
but...
No, it's not a line. It's scattered. Some look bigger than others, but it's all completely scattered.
Okay, so there's not like any, at least from how far we are, obvious geometric shape or anything.
Yeah, as far as you know, there's no, like, curve to them or anything. It's just solid-looking things.
Okay.
Could literally just be a bunch of randomness out in the middle of nowhere for all
Could
we...
just be a bunch of rocks.
Do you all want to continue forward?
With
Yes.
weapon drawn still.
Okay.
Pushing this wheel as we go.
All right. So you start moving forward a little more cautiously, but forward nonetheless. The wheel surprisingly not kicking up any dust as it moves, but everything here seems pretty compact anyways. But a few, I'll say like about 5 more minutes later, you start to see more just random objects. An empty sack here, a destroyed box there. And as you're getting closer and closer, the shapes in the distance start getting substance and colors. And from where you're standing now, next to you is just wood, broken boxes, wood, and a series of just trash for the most part. And then you can see a caravan missing a wheel, or a cart that's missing a wheel, and some boxes, destroyed boxes next to it, as well as just a few random bits and bobs. But next to that bit, next to the caravan and all that, you can see one of the holes from before, or one of the holes that you saw on top of the mountain. And it's not directly next to it, but it's a little off.
Two questions. One, can I have picked up the empty sacks that we passed as we passed them?
Go right ahead.
Okay. And two,
just-
am I supposed to know what I know about those, or do I not know what I know about those? Or the hole?
Oh, do you know about the holes?
Yeah. Am I supposed to know that? Does my character know that? Or do I know what I know, or do I not know what I know? It's the best way I
When you
can
learn
think to
stuff that's
say
not
it.
supposed to be the game.
Yeah.
You know it's a hole, and I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I didn't. You don't know what you know.
Okay.
Alright,
Got
there are
it.
holes. Oh no.
But
That's
there's a
not
hole,
terrifying.
and my fault. I forgot to describe. I forgot to do. I forgot to describe something. So next to the hole is actually a flag, or a banner somehow planted into the soil, quote unquote, and it's facing you guys. It seems to be double-sided, but on that flag you can see it's one long pole that goes straight up, and then it detaches like a T with two hanging bits of cloth, pointed cloth, and on each side is a kind of a mismatched border with a large citadel fortress-looking emblem in the middle, with a gate and a stronghold and towers, and it's a black and green color, with the border being black and the background, with the border and emblem being black and the background being a dark foresty green, which is very different to the gray and brown wood, or gray surroundings and brown wood and trash.
Would any of us have a chance of knowing what that is? Like the emblem?
I'll say Ender or not Ender. Sorry, I had to close YouTube. Sterling and Gwen, both of you make a history check.
Plug it in.
Ha! 4!
You don't know.
It's an emblem!
Ender, do you want...
Yeah.
Do you want me... I can roll for you if you want, if you don't want to switch
Yeah, you might have a little better luck.
So you're
I just
not
mean,
switching
if you
back
don't
and
want
forth all
to,
the time.
yeah, if you want it rolled, we'd be happy to.
Yeah, you can roll.
Okay. What is your modifier?
4.
My modifier. What am I doing? Intelligence.
History.
History.
Which is a 4, I think.
He might have
History. Or would I?
It's a 4, trust me.
I'll trust you on it.
Okay.
20.
Nice.
So,
Oh.
Not natural.
no, but
20
So,
total. Hot damn.
while you, Gwen, you know nothing about this. You just know that it's a banner,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably significant
Mhm.
based on its emblem. But Ender, you recognize this emblem from just your general history and history classes and just reading up on civilizations like the one Gwen was at. Usually not known, or at least as far as you know, not known to the Liches. But this is actually the flag, or the emblem for Voltenheim.
Ah. Yeah, I kind of guessed that myself. Trees, citadel. So I bet that. Okay. If my memory serves me correct, I believe that's Vulcanheim. At least it should be. I
Which
think I bet
is
my left boot on it.
is what is that place again?
That is
Remind
a
me?
city's state thing that's nearby where we are.
Oh,
I think
are they?
I have it
friendly?
written here, but I didn't write like what it was. I just have we're in a dead zone near Fultonheim.
I
greatest.
took to having a rough image of the map always in my head. So when I heard the description of the flag, that sounds like the one of the very few forested areas with a place in the middle of it.
You might. I'm not going to say anything about that. All right. Just know y'all are great note takers.
Thank you. Never done it once.
So, what do you want to do with this information? What do you want to do? You got a wrecked caravan in front of you, or remnants of a caravan, and a flag next to, like, directly next to one of the holes.
Can I check out the caravan?
Go right ahead.
Again, I think we're gonna be staying too, so I'll go with you.
Alright.
Just in
yeah, I
case,
wanna
because
look
something
around.
screwed up this part.
Make a. Actually. Yeah, make an investigation check.
And I
You
will
too.
help you
Okay.
instead of help Scarlet shoot
Alright.
disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Which just means you can roll it twice, and you take the higher of the numbers.
Okay, I thought Roland was just gonna deny you. You got a natural fucking 20.
Alright,
damn.
so.
Scarlet is our roll queen today.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
in the wreckage of the caravan, there's surprisingly not much. It seems pretty bare for a caravan. And while you do find boxes that aren't destroyed, when you open them up, they're completely empty. There's even like a very fine layer of dust on the bottom or on top of the undestroyed crates. But just picking this wreckage clean, there is no signs of life, no signs of anybody using any of this stuff, and it's just surprisingly barren.
Found anything yet?
nope.
A whole lot of box.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing in them.
Ah. Okay, firewood then.
Pretty much.
Do we want to investigate down the hole?
Not really, no. I don't know if we should grab one of those bands in handy.
You said that you might want to grab a banner. It could be handy.
Could be handy. Maybe if we have it, we might not get shot.
It is nice to not get shot.
Here, I'll go see if I can get one of them down.
So, you walk closer to the flag? Right, Ender? Or,
Yep.
Sterling?
I have
One-
bells going off as a player, and it hurt.
Huh? Sorry?
I know that question as a DM. Like,
Yep,
oh boy,
yep.
he triggered something.
Yeah, my player, my inner DM has warning bells going off right now, and it's
Ah.
just screaming at me, "Run!"
Then you're like, okay, what heal spells do I got on hand? Da-da-da.
But as a player, I know nothing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly calm, peaceful. Found
Yeah.
old ruins.
Yeah. Everything's okay, perfectly fine, nothing to worry about.
So, Sterling, you get closer to the hole and the flag, and you grab it, and you're kind of wiggling on it, trying to shake it out, and you hear very faintly down the hole, like far enough down where it's barely audible, but you hear it anyways, and you can hear hushed and rushing voices. It's not loud enough or close enough to discern anything, even their tone, but you can hear it ever so slightly, but you know it's voices.
Guys, might
Yeah.
want to get your weapons.
I draw my bow.
Has got his hand on his crab short sword.
Sterling gets the spear off his back.
I'll pull out the daggers that I have.
So you won't. Are you surrounding the hole, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a few steps back so I can shoot with, some room. It's not in melee, so I don't have disadvantage.
Cautious approach.
I'm gonna back up a little bit towards Taz, just sure I'm not getting cut out by something big.
Okay. So as you all prepare, So who's closest to the hole?
That'd be
Yeah, it might be brilliant.
Alright, Sterling, I want you to make a perception check.
Do I have to add my modifier? What modifier do I have to add? If it,
You do have a
Perception.
modifier.
Yeah. You have a +3. Fishy. Fishy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pull up your sheet just so we know what your modifiers are.
I've got it open. I've got all of your guys' open except Scarlet.
Third.
Okay. So, the most you can tell is that the voices are getting somewhat closer. You can hear their tone now, which sounds worried, I'd say. But that's about all you can tell. And slowly but surely, gentle footfalls, like footsteps, coming closer, but very slowly.
I'm going to get you back up right in line with Taz.
Alright.
Oh, you see something down there?
No, but I hear the pitter-patter of feet and some whisper. Might be people, but I don't know exactly.
Just wait to see if they come out then.
I'm not going in there to see him.
Sounds like a plan to me then.
Scarlet, Fish, are you two doing anything? Or just waiting as well?
Yeah, I'll follow their lead and just wait.
I assume you're like 10 feet back or something.
Yeah, thereabouts 10, 15.
And Scarlet?
Oh, sorry. Please repeat what happened. I really dealing with some stuff.
We're hearing whispering in the holes, and it sounds like people are walking around.
Coming closer.
Alright.
Taz and Sterling are right up on it. We're a little further back. The rest of us are waiting to see what happens. Do you want to wait or do you want to do something?
I'll just wait.
Okay. So just so I know, where are you guys positioned around the hole? Because the hole has a clear defined entrance. Because there's a bit of ground that just starts going straight down at an angle, while everything around that bit continues like nothing else is happening. So in other words, are you guys facing the entrance? Are you around it?
What side did we walk up towards the entrance?
From the side you guys walked up towards, you were facing the side.
I'll
I'd
stay
say-
back on the side then.
Okay.
I was obviously right next to so when I backed up, I was moving back to where it was, i.e. the
We're
closest to
Probably a bit
Taz.
off of the entrance, but we're...
Yeah, we're probably just shoot off the. It's not exactly in front of it, but not exactly out
Like-
of an area where people
Yeah,
can't
we're not
walk.
the other
Diagonal
half
off
of
the
it, or-
corner.
Okay. Let me think for a moment. This is going to give immediate alarms. But how far are you two from the hole? You, Taz and Sterling.
Oh no.
Since Sterling backed up and probably directly in front of the hole, I'm going to assume he's at a minimum 10 feet from the hole, if not a little farther.
I was thinking, 10, 15 feet. Somewhere in that range.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, trying to fix it.
Both of you make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Here
And
we
then-
go.
Jaeger has a perception of, 3.
Dad's too nervous to know anything.
Oh wait,
Nice.
I got 21.
I got
Okay.
a solid
I
10.
need to do something.
Oh god, the typing.
It's louder than the wind. My ears. No, yeah, we're good.
That's their pitter-pattering. It's that loud.
Just
It's just keyboard mice, nothing to worry about, right? Right.
They're shaking bones at us.
Keyboard mice. I can imagine the keyboard on them. What the fuck is that?
Oh.
I don't. Okay. So, I'm just gonna roll something.
Okay.
In fact, you
Sweat
guys can see it.
intensifies.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna feel bad for whatever number comes up. But, just so you guys know, I am rolling it publicly. Because I feel like it'd be fun. Alright, you got really lucky.
Uh-huh.
That might be a stealth check. We don't know.
It could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Could be how long we got in case there's a fuse down there.
Could also be argument
Okay.
death.
Yeah. I'm betting on the latter.
So I'm gonna go based on order. So Spider, you rolled first, and then or Taz first, then Sterling, and that's gonna be corresponding to the things I rolled. Well, I'll give Gig or not Gig. Gwen and Scarlet, both of you can make a perception check as well.
Okay.
Let's say things have moved forward a turn.
19?
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Trying to find.
More and more
something.
concerned.
Like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Hours later.
I really should have started this beforehand, but I can't find it now. So, oh well. I'm just gonna. I'll just ask one of you guys to track this, which you will. If you could, that is. Alright, so, fun stuff is about to happen.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Fun for who?
Me,
Yes.
probably. Okay. Okay, so first I'm gonna do this. Okay, I think you guys got lucky. Oh yeah, you did. So, as you guys are just sitting there, preparing and waiting, suddenly, like immediately, two things leap out of the cavern, moving incredibly fast, that you don't even know what they are yet. But they both leap at Taz and Sterling. And then Gwen, because you got such a high perception, I'm gonna let you get a fire or an arrow off one of these things.
Oh boy.
Okay, good.
Okay. Let me see what my attack modifier is. Oh boy. Where is... Oh, that's... Forgot to equip my short bow. Like, in my thing. I have it... I mean, I said it was thing. I just forgot to click the button. My bad.
You said it was
Okay.
equipped, no worries.
Cool beans.
Keeping
Okay.
super perfect dragon, that's kind of annoying.
Okay. Button. Plus 6. So... 20 plus 6. Oh boy, 9.
You miss.
Yeah.
But luckily, for us, Taz and Sterling, they have a higher armor class. So, these things leap out and pretty much... It seems like they lunged at Taz and Sterling, but they weren't able to grab on. So they kind of bumped in and flew off of them too. Like they shoved them off or something. And they roll over. But now they're stationary. And now you can get a clear glimpse at what they are. And they're both... One's medium-sized, about, I'd say, human-looking. And the other is shorter and more stout. And they're both decrepit and gross. Their nails having grown long and sharp, and their teeth are just rotting and putrid, but jagged. It doesn't look fun, and they're pale and skinny and just a mess. And they're both wearing like bits and bobs of chainmail, and it's mangled with their body, and it's just not a pleasant sight to look at.
Well, I'm gonna guess you have any friends.
But they're both behind. Well, I'm gonna do Taz and Sterling. Do you both turn to face it?
Yes, definitely.
Makes sense. It just smacked us. Or attempted to.
Okay. So, just in front of you guys is two of these creatures. And I want you to all roll initiative.
Initiative time.
I'm rolling what?
Initiative.
If you look on your character sheet, there should be initiative and armor class right next to each other. You're gonna roll a d20 plus your initiative, which I believe is equal
I
to your
see.
dex modifier.
Yeah, but there are some.
I have a
differences.
+2 initiative.
Doing great. $20 plus 2 for Sterling is the second one.
I gotta
Not
do
bad.
this real quick.
Not bad. You can totally survive this.
Okay, that's mine. Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
But I asked, did you type mine in?
I gotta do this real quick because it doesn't show initiative or how to make initiative.
Initiative
I
just
think I'm gonna-
the dex mod 99.9%.
Oh,
Dex mod.
off
Okay.
topic, but it can my thing, and I could probably help you guys if you want help with it. I got the pro version, or I bought the pro version of my the app I use for PixArt, so I could probably make some PixArt maps if you need that, like general areas of what it is. I'm going to do that for my campaign because I can't draw worth a damn, and that's the only thing I can really use. I mentioned it'd be good for a 2D layout, so you know where you're going.
I can't ask you that or I can't ask for that considering that
You're a
it would
player.
be spoilers.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But, like, for this whole thing, I don't need to know what happens. You just need to tell me, draw a hole for me,
Alright,
and
so
then just the general area around it. And then we'd be good.
I don't have a way to keep track of initiative, so I don't think I have anything to write with.
I either open up, like, the app notepad or something, or just,
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
space.
yeah. I don't know why I forgot Notepad existed.
That or the back couple pages of my DM notes are initiative.
Okay. Let me just do this real quick.
It just made me remember the last couple pages of like all my sketchbooks in school were always math notes.
Also, that reminds me, I need to take out the back pages of the Ruse's notebook. Ah, yes. South page. No, still is an Eldritch Horror, question mark?
Okay. I need to write down just quick notes.
Just repeatedly writing everybody's name because I couldn't remember them for shit.
Just writing down quick notes that I need to know.
Okay, whilst you're doing, is it okay if I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good.
So read off your guys' initiatives real
So,
quick.
top
What
of
do you
them
guys
is
get?
going to be Sterling with a 19.
Okay. For some reason, I didn't order these. Okay, so let me hang on. Heads or tails? Still.
Tail. Just ran.
Alright. I will ask that you guys keep track of your own HP.
Okay.
And then who?
Yep.
Then it'd be Gwen with 12.
Okay. Then?
Scarlet with the 10.
Alright.
And
And
Taz
you?
with an 8.
Jesus.
You didn't do
Jesus.
well. It happens. Luckily, initiative is one of the
Just-
fine ones to get a bad roll on normally.
Yeah. Not as bad as doing that, I swear.
Okay. This will be an event then.
They just keep hitting you. There.
Taz is first. And then stuff. So now we gotta wait for Endo to get back because it's his turn first.
Oh boy.
So how's the weather?
Everyone ready to die?
No. Not again,
I'm
please.
very ready.
If you all die,
It was all a dream.
you all wake up back on the mountain. Seeing the doors closing caused an illusion. But now you know what's ahead of you.
It was a vision of the future. Don't touch the flag.
We
Got
reloaded
it.
a save point.
Yeah.
You all wake back up on your slabs. The dude looking very annoyed.
I kind of want to
Yeah.
run like a dungeon dive where if y'all die, get reset back to the start of it.
I've seen some Groundhog Day based campaigns.
But like you keep
Yeah.
your levels and whatever items you got.
They're, from what I know, they're very finicky
Oh, that sounds interesting.
because it's hard to keep them interesting. But it's your turn, Ender.
What am I supposed to do?
Start a combat.
Tell me. You rolled a 19, so you're first, and you won the coin flip.
Okay. I would like to attack the taller one, not the short midget, but the taller one,
Okay.
with a charge.
That one of your
I don't know. Let me
Okay.
check. I
I
don't
just
know if
wanna
I'm
make-
close. I don't even know what my distance is if a charge would be effective. But I know tripping them when they're down would not be a good idea because I'd basically just be kicking them, and I get no effect with stun. So that's what. Let's check. Do I look at skills or not skills? That's definitely not it.
If you're looking for your maneuvers,
traits?
go to
Yeah, features and traits.
yes, and just scroll down.
There we go. I don't think I have.
You don't. You do not have charge.
Okay. I'll just attack.
I assume with the spear.
Yes. With
Okay, roll to attack.
So you're not swapping back and forth. That was a 16.
You swing, and it just kind of you swing at the thing, and it just spins somewhat out of the way. Now they're all on their hands and leg and feet, like in a crawling, pouncing sort of stance, and he just kind of rolls out of the way of the spear. And now it's their turn.
You do actually have a bonus action to smack
right.
with the
Do you want-
blunt end of your spear for your feet.
Do you want? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm reading through his stuff just to help him remember it too.
Yeah. So, do you want to use a bonus action, Sterling?
Sure.
22 to hit.
That one hits.
Oh, and that's all blunt.
This will be blunt, so yeah, it does hit. 5. So let me just.
And just for future reference, are you using your spear one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed. It's a pole.
Okay. Bonus action damage doesn't matter, but it'll matter for your normal attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just name them. I'm gonna name these things.
Shorty and lanky.
Well, this was. I'm gonna say he hit tall 1 because he's.
Yeah, he's
And you
going
did.
after.
5 damage.
Curious. What damage does the spear do when you throw it?
Probably piercing.
Well, the spear does 2 different kinds of damage depending on how many hands you got holding it. But when you're throwing it, what do it? The D6 or D8? Head up.
Okay.
Probably look up for 5e.
Yeah,
So
that would probably be good.
as the thing is rolling out of the way, you suddenly bring the blunt end of your spear and hit it right against the head, and kind of just send it further sprawling onto the ground, and it quickly gets back up on its feet and like snarl. I'm not gonna try and make noises. I'm not Matt Mercer. But it's now their turn, and they've got basic attack, so no worries. So I want, considering that you just hit it, Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
The tall one's gonna swipe at you.
Yeah.
Jeez. What I just said.
I switch my music to combat music.
Yeah, that does not hit. I don't.
Who have the parry thing?
We do have parry.
It doesn't
The
have to
platypus?
hit. It has to damage.
Have damage for parry?
Yeah, when another creature damages you.
Oh, I'm thinking riposte.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Parry is like absolute last second. Put your weapon in the way and, put your weapon in the way and move them out of the way, or get them into a vulnerable position. You can't parry someone if they don't hit you, or if they don't come in for a hit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one.
So it misses you completely. And then the short one, which is I'm gonna say it's closer to Taz, is going to swipe at you. We're just going to swipe at Taz, which it's basic as it's supposed. And that also does not hit because these guys are not rolling anything.
Oh, y'all ain't very friendly at all, are you?
I
So
think I might have knocked that one too far in the head. Miss.
so now the fun bit. So just to confirm, all of you guys are focusing on the 2 in front, right?
Logically, yes. Ones that are hurting us.
Or at least trying.
Actually, I'm gonna give them advantage. Okay. Okay, so Sterling, what is your armor class? 18?
Yes.
And then Taz's is, what was it? 16. Okay. So Sterling, first of all, you luckily hear another screeching noise behind you as another one of these creatures flings out of it. And you can luckily duck just in time to send it sprawling and flying into the other one as they just roll backwards. But Taz, another one jumps out and it hits you and it clings onto your back and sends you forward into the ground as it grapples you. So you've got 3 in front of you and 1 grappled Taz from the back. And now it's your turn, Gwen.
Okay.
So there are 3 tall and the 1 short, stout guy.
I would like to I want to shoot at the same one that Sterling swung at.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1d20 plus 6. 16.
That does not hit.
Okay. Need to remember to drop down my arrow count too.
If this is too hard, I will just magically change numbers.
They're getting exhausted. It's harder for them to keep up with defense.
Yeah.
Sun
And then-
exposure loses advantage. Too many turns left in the sun.
And now, Scar, or Scarlet, it's your turn.
Scar, I like it.
I didn't want to type the full name.
Just give me a second to get to the chat thing.
I'm right, I really should find some battle music, sorry.
Got hype music going on my stream, so.
Well, use the guiding bolt on them. Is that something that I can do?
It does only target one, so which one do you want to hit?
Preferably the small one.
The question is, do you need a projectile to use Guiding Bolt?
No, it's a save against.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt says, I point at you and God hits you with Divine Lightning.
Alright.
What?
Neato.
Hopefully.
Theoretically, potentially, maybe.
So there's the
Wait,
one
so how do we roll with it?
It's like less
so
powerful.
that one is actually the DM has to roll against your spell save DC.
My spell save DC is 14.
That should be a dex save. It should say right above the DC.
It says spell save DC and then 14 above
On
it.
your spell.
On spell, sorry.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
okay.
this music fits with this, so let me just put this on into mood music.
Just in case it's something that Twitch doesn't like.
Alright.
I think it's 6?
Rhythm doesn't want to play it.
Rhythm said no.
Main deal with your crap.
6.
6.
Wait, what?
I believe the damage is a d6.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Here, I can open up your character sheet 1 second.
But first, the DM has to make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC to see if it hits.
Self save DC? What's that?
Dexterity saving throw. So basically, like, you're casting a spell at them and they're trying to roll out of the way or something.
Oh, okay.
Attempt 2. Yeah, it just doesn't want to play this. Okay. I don't know why it won't play that. Yeah, you can just keep your music because this doesn't want to really do anything.
The reason I'm playing this music is because I know it doesn't have any copyright. That's what this whole player does.
Yeah, it might be copyrighted. I don't know. So yeah, forgot about that.
Shout
So
out to Pretzel for being like, oh, only music player that does this. We're back into combat now.
Yeah. So what's going on? Sorry.
Which one are you targeting? There's the one that's
Scarlet.
been smacked by Sterling. Tall ones. I assume one of the tall ones is grappling me, and then the short one.
I'll
The tall,
go
one of
for the short
the tall
one.
ones has grappled. So short one? Alright. And what am I rolling against?
A dexterity saving throw against LDC of 14, you said, Scarlet?
What?
What was your spell
Please
save
say-
DC?
14.
Alright.
And then
So
do
you
I
rolled
just
their dex saving throw.
1d20 plus the thing?
Yeah, for monsters, it's usually just their dex.
Oh,
Unless they got a special.
it misses. I got a 17.
Yep.
So the short one just kind of ducks down as the guiding bolt wishes over its head.
I'm
And
sure
now
the short
Taz.
one needs to. He's just short.
And now Taz, it's your turn.
Alright, so I got the one that's on me, the short guy in front of me.
You are grappled.
Yeah. That just means I can't move. Whatever. And there's...
It's like clinging onto your back and trying to bring you down to the...
And then there's... How close are the two that are also surrounding Sterling? To me.
They're like, because they tumbled, I'd say about 5 feet.
Time for Word of Radiance, which can affect anybody I can see within 5 feet of me that I choose.
Alright.
So they need to start making Constitution saving throws of 14.
Okay. That one definitely succeeds. That does not. I think there are 3 in front of you. So, okay, so 2 succeed and 1 fail.
Well, Phil's gonna take some radiant damage. Of the 2 variety. It's not a lot, but hey.
I'll say the. Okay, so I'm gonna go by my list. Okay, so that one.
I usually roll just by, okay, your first initiative order, so you get the first roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm going by. Because like second one failed, first and third didn't. It's easy because they're all clumped together.
Yeah.
But now it's Sterling's turn.
Am I able to attack the one that's currently clinging to Taz's?
You can, but I'll say if you fail, you'll hit Sterling instead.
Yes.
Taz instead. You'll hit
I'll hit
yourself.
Sterling instead. If I fail, I hit myself. Damn it!
If you fail to land a hit, you instead hit Taz.
I don't think I'm going to risk that.
You have the
I'm
option
going
of trying to
to
pull him off
hit-
yourself as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I can pull him off?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull him off.
Well, you gotta go against their strength, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a check to do so, but
Yeah.
it does mean you can't attack this round.
Ah,
Because that
okay.
is an action. Like a full turn action.
Okay.
So roll against their strength.
You roll an athletics check, or an acrobatic, or yeah, just athletics for that one. Acting.
What do I put?
Your athletics
A
is
+4.
against their
So-
strength.
What dice am I rolling?
A D20.
Oh, okay. 20.
D20 is the main die you use for everything.
Okay. And plus what and minus what?
You
Math.
add +4.
Yeah.
Plus 4, and that's it?
You're going against what they roll.
19.
4. So you easily just
Get off!
you grab onto the thing's shoulder and just jerk it off, and it kind of rolls back into the tunnel somewhat, but still visible. And it's just kind of laying on its back as it's getting back up slowly.
Thank you kindly.
I have a feeling I kind of stunned him a bit. Too much force!
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn, obviously.
We can use a... You can do an action surge. You can adopt a style. Because I don't think that takes an action.
The only choices would be, action surge right now.
Oh, does it take an action to go into a fight? Huh.
He doesn't have fighting styles or anything
Yes, he does. He has defense.
that you just have all the time.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's just a static buff.
Yeah. So do you want... You can take an action surge if you want. But that does mean you have to take a short rest to get it back.
Oh.
We'll let you smack.
Yeah. And you can move too. You haven't used
I
any
think my
of your
position. I'm just gonna turn because I am very confused. Don't want to want any action. Most because you probably want to do that before an attack, like trip attack. You want to do that when you first engage. I'm going to.
Okay. So that's your turn?
So, yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. So, now it's the monster's turn. So, Tall One, as I geniusly named, and the Tall One's gonna... Oh, Rhythm left.
Bye, Rhythm.
Rhythm left for now. So, the Tall One's gonna...
Wow.
So the two that kind of rolled together are about 5 feet away now, and the Tall One's just gonna rush up to you and swipe at you.
I'm gonna force him back in here because it'll ruin my UI if he leaves. So
Right. That misses. These monsters are not rolling high
I'm fine
whatsoever.
Yep.
But-
A-okay by me.
But the
Yeah,
second...
for first encounters goes.
I didn't want to make these too hard, but at the same time, difficult.
Yeah.
But the second one, the short one, is gonna leap at you and do a lunge. Which, actually no, I rolled that wrong. That's my excuse here. Okay, so it does lunge at you and grapples you now. So now the short one's grappling you, Sterling.
I'm guessing I can't parry that?
does just attack to grapple.
Well, actually, yes, because it does do damage, which I forgot about.
So basically, if I parried that, I'd just throw my.
If
it succeeds.
A parry just reduces the damage,
Oh, okay.
and you have to expend a superiority dice. Yeah, to reduce the damage by the number you roll on superior, plus your dexterity modifier. So I'd say like stopping it with your weapon and flinging it off would be if you rolled nat 20 and completely negated the damage, you know?
Okay.
So you've got to parry 5 damage. I'm not sure you can do it. So now you use a superiority die and add your constitution. Or dexterity. Sorry, not constitution, dexterity.
So
Roll
Your
1d4.
1d20 plus.
1d8.
Wait, what?
Your superiority
1d8?
dice should
Yeah,
be
it's
a
1d8.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
mine is, and
Yeah.
it should be the same because we are literally the same class.
So it'll be
D8.
so it's 1d8 plus 2. 4.
Shit. I
So
reduced
you
the
only-
damage.
Yeah, you only take 1 damage, but it is still grappled.
Ah,
But you're still grappled. And then, okay, so that's no longer grappled. Let me switch this up so I know who is doing what.
so
Okay.
now I have to add a. I got to add damage to him now.
Just 1. You take 1 damage. These things can do a lot of damage if they roll high enough.
Mm-hmm.
Which thankfully they haven't
Might
been
change.
doing.
You haven't even seen what the slash can do.
Oh no.
So now, where was I? Right. So now one of the other tall ones, not the one that was flung back into the cavern, but one of the other tall ones is gonna rush at you, Taz, and take a slice. So 20 plus.
So that hits.
Ooh, Taz, that hits. Oh boy. Is that what I decided? No. You take 12 slashing damage.
There goes a good chunk of my health.
These things can hit hard, but they don't have a lot of health. Neither of us are landing really anything. And then now the one that was flung back into the cave, that one's gonna it's not gonna rush out, it's gonna climb up on the edge and rush towards. Would you Scarlet and Gwen, would you say you're side by side, or is one of you ahead of the other? What's going on?
I think we'd be pretty equal with each other, yeah?
Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads?
I guess I'll do tails.
Okay, so this tall one climbs over the little edge and rushes towards you, Scarlet.
Sorry.
And you guys said you're 10 feet away?
Yeah, well, they were about 10 feet away, so we would be about 5 feet after that, yeah?
So 15 feet?
I guess?
Yeah, because if you were 10 feet away and then 5 more, so yeah, 15. It does get up to you, Scarlet. And it's gonna take a swipe at you.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit?
Scarlet?
Scarlet.
Does a 16 hit, Scarlet?
How do I tell?
You're gonna compare
with-
it to your armor class.
Yep.
Should be towards the top.
Yeah, 17.
That is a hit.
Ooh.
Just barely misses them. So it'll swipe, but just kind of the nails will just kind of skid against your armor. And then Gwen, it's your turn.
Okay.
You can do an unarmed strike, but that'll add your strength.
Right.
Oh, actually,
I'm just reading the thing real quick, huh?
nothing. Never mind.
I would like to. Um. I want to go ahead and back up 5 feet and take the opportunity attack. If it,
You can only
does...
take an opportunity attack if a creature
No,
moves out
no,
of
I
your
mean
reach.
it swinging on me. I'm saying I'm willing to provoke the opportunity attack.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was really confused. Like, wait, you're taking an opportunity attack? What? Sorry. Okay. So, as you're moving away, it's gonna try and slash at you. It misses.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move.
You've got 30 feet of walking speed, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up 20 feet, just straight back. And I will fire an arrow.
All right.
So that is, what is that? 6. Let's see. Oh boy, 9.
You shoot the arrow, and it just kind of skids off a piece of chainmail against its shoulder. Is that all? You could rally.
I'm just double checking when I can use a thing. That was when I hit. Yeah, no, that's it. I don't really have any bonus actions.
All right. So, Scarlet, it's your turn now.
Got one in your face.
2 feet away from you, to be exact. So you gotta get close.
Yeah, I believe I have a knife, right?
Yes,
Sure.
you have a dagger.
Alright, then, I'm gonna use that and stab it.
All right. Roll to hit. Oh, you should be able to add to attack.
What would I add then?
So, if you go over to the action section, actually, you might not have it equipped. Oh, you have to go do that.
Which, by the way, go ahead and list it.
So, switch to the equipment tab. Let's see. Does she have the dagger added? Is also probably a good question.
Yeah, small stabby lad. It is equipped.
Okay. Then you can
By the way,
back to action.
remember to take down your arrow quantity by 1.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And it should show you a column that shows like rows that show each of your attacks, and the column has a hit/DC.
Wait. Where does that at?
In the action section.
Actions, alright.
Under your initiative, which is under your proficiency bonus. Along the top.
Like, Gwen gets a plus
The
6.
right
to...
half of your sheet. Big box.
The hit plus DC? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Plus 3. So, that would be a 5.
Yeah. I'll let you re-roll it, though, since we didn't know.
That's all you have to do. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Sadly, that still misses. That still misses. And is that all you want to do?
I guess so, since I can't really do much else.
Alright, that means... Taz, it's your turn.
I'm going to attempt to pull the one that's on Sterling off.
It's just going to be a series of pulling things off each other.
probably not gonna fall off, but there's always a chance.
It might. It does.
Sterling somehow does this with one hand.
One
You
hand.
You
Impressive.
put your weapon between your teeth and just kind of push the thing off of Sterling, and it rolls a bit, but gets back up almost immediately. And is that
Use a
all?
bonus action.
Okay.
I cast
What do you wanna
spiritual
do?
weapon on the thing that I just pulled off.
I believe. Let me look at that real quick,
Oh.
please.
I have to make an attack roll against it with that.
I believe it's a spell you have to cast.
Yep. I will
Which
hit the...
Bonus action casting time.
Yeah. That's what makes it really good. It's bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading it real quick. Oh, so you don't get to make an attack roll. Your bonus action is to summon it.
The first turn you summon it, you also get to make an attack on it. When you cast a spell, you make a melee attack.
Okay. Okay, sorry. For some reason I was thinking back to Matt Mercer game, and they had an action to summon it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Their rules are different, so I don't know.
It's usually just relearning things. 11 does not
Yeah.
hit, though. Also, I will
No,
note, it is a bull skull.
a bull skull? Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So it kind of. So what color? How do you want to describe it more? Is it just a?
It's like just slightly ghostly looking, normally colored bull skull.
All right. Well, so the bull skull forms next to or over the creature and tries to headbutt it. I don't know how bulls attack,
Yeah.
but it tries to
Oh,
headbutt
for a
it.
reason.
It tries to headbutt the creature, which just rolls out of the way, and just a ploof of dirt rises as some of the compacted ground is disheveled. And Sterling, it's your turn.
Hold up 1 second. Fuck. Hold up. Need to get back to the roll. Spawn Devon. And then I click on a notification. I was trying to click. You know, if any of you know how mobile works on this, when a notification comes up, it comes right next to the thing that allows you to check out all the other tabs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing?
It's your turn.
No.
Okay,
You forgot what you're doing.
which one is the closest to me exactly?
The closest to you would be, I'm gonna say, short and tall one.
So tall one is the one I already damaged.
Yes, tall one is damaged. So is short,
Okay.
but not by as much.
Okay, I'm going to attack tall one just so I can get him out of the way if I can.
Okay. Do I have to
So
make a roll?
that's- Do I have to add a modifier or is it just D20?
You
You're
add
attacking, so
your
you
hit DC.
attack with a weapon.
So
What's
you'd
that
be
again?
adding
+6.
+6.
complete. Oh, that's close. But you miss it.
Damn it.
You try and jab at it, but just kind of moves its head out of the way of the pole.
You have your bonus action to try to smack it again.
How many of those do I have?
It's
Always.
endless. Yeah. It's just
Oh.
a free
Action is
thing.
you get it back every turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use the bonus action. If I can always like do another bit of damage, if that's possible, then yeah, I'm going to use that. Like, what do I roll again for?
It'd
Same
be the same
thing.
roll.
Mhm.
Just different damage.
Plus.
Plus
Okay,
six
what's the
again.
damage for the?
Roll first to see if you hit.
Oh, okay.
As you swing the other side of your spear, it just barely whiffs by the top of its head as it ducks down. You can even see a bit of like skin fly off with it, but you don't make contact.
Damn, almost scalped him.
And now it's the monster's turn. So monster 1 is gonna immediately swing at you. It did not like being hit. 1d0, yes. What? 120 plus, yes.
Yes.
16, does 16 hit?
Concerningly, I do not believe it does.
No, he has a...
No, not through my armor. Nah.
So it just kind of... It tries to swipe at you, but its palm just kind of bounces off your armor. Meanwhile, Short is going to try and come from the side and do the same thing at your legs. 1d10. No. All this combat's getting to my head. 13 also misses. That one just kind of scrapes against your armor.
At this
Meanwhile-
point, if I was allowed, I'd just kick that one in the face.
Only if it moves away. Meanwhile, Tall 2, which is close to you guys, but not as close, is gonna run up to you, Taz, and swipe at you as well. I cannot give these guys many attacks. And that...
Naturally.
Swings a foot away. Lack of depth perception.
In fact, because it rolled a natural 1, I'm gonna let you have a reaction attack, Spider.
Do not have my weapon out since I was doing stealth shit. This is my. Well, my unarmed has a better
Straight
chance
up
of hitting
punches
than
him
my
in the-
short sword.
Straight
Still
up
not
just
great,
punches-
but I don't think a 12 hits.
No, it does not.
Dang.
And then
That'd
Tall
have been
3.
great, though.
So, as it is running at you to swipe at you, it kind of trips on its own arm and starts to stumble forward, and you swing at it, but just barely miss and hit the ground instead. But the thing is much closer to you now. And then Tall 3, which is right in front of Scarlet, is going to take a swipe at her. And it misses as well. You just kind of take a step aside as it swings and fails. And as this combat is going, bits and pieces of their armor is like falling out of their skin, leaving them a bit more vulnerable. Just so you guys can hit stuff, you know?
Yeah, DM to DM, 19 AC for level 4 is stupid high.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like
Oh,
boss level shit.
That's higher than my armor.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's why
alright. That's
I'm
why I
just
said...
letting you know. I was
Sun
gonna DM
Rod.
you after this, saying like, dude, that's
That would be
really
an
high
interesting.
AC.
That would be an interesting mechanic, though. They start out high armor because their exposure and to either combat or just straight up sun. Just get like something called sun rot, where it falls out of them.
Let's call it that. Sun rot. They're sun rotting right now, okay?
Ah, this is Grody.
Yeah. They're very strong ambush characters, and that's... They
got
are
like
supposed
2
to
rounds
aim.
and then they're fucked.
Yeah, 2 rounds of... But they're starting to just kind of rot some in the sun, and their armor is starting to just fall out of their skin, as it was the only thing keeping it on them.
That would explain why they hide in the hole.
Our plan was to get you into the hole.
Nope, we're overly cautious.
Yeah.
Never expect things to go to plan. Ever.
Unless something was shiny in there, then I'd consider it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, should have.
That's the
There was nothing shiny. But there's nothing shiny, because, well, you'll find out, hopefully. Unless they somehow still kill you guys. I really hope they don't. But, Gwen, your turn.
Fatality.
I'm gonna shoot at the one in front of Scarlet again.
Pew, pew.
Boy, 15.
That hits.
Yay.
Finally. Second there, I thought you might just need the fucking pixel art gun I made a few days ago. That has a better chance of hitting than your bow did.
Their armor class went down 1 point. Okay, so 6 damage. Hate math with a passion.
Playing the wrong game, my friend.
I know. I'm slow when it comes to just simple addition for some reason. But alright. So
One
you
thing I do is just have like 5 versions of the calculator app running at once.
so you let loose a bow and the arrow lodges itself just in its like back one of its left shoulder blade and just lodges itself in that skin, which there was a piece of armor, but now it's just on the ground. It just kind of lodges in there.
Cute.
And now it's your turn, Scarlet.
Alright.
I've got an idea for next turn, so to further this sunrise stuff.
How far away is the closest thing to me? The blue.
2 feet,
Feel like, yeah, right in front of you.
Okay.
Stabbing distance.
for sure.
Alright, then I'm gonna go for the thing again.
Alright.
The knife.
Oh, stabby stab.
In the face.
Its face is already pretty ugly.
Why don't you just gut the thing?
I don't know why I was looking at the paper. I have to look at it online.
I don't know why, but what I'm thinking of with these enemies are basically just the Fallout ghouls armor patched through their skin.
I mean, imagine that with just really big nails.
Yeah,
13
that's basically what I'm thinking.
just barely misses.
Darn.
You try and stab at it, but it just kind of moves its head just in time as you leave a bit of a cut on its cheek. Or what you think is its cheek. It's gross.
It probably
is what
was
is.
its cheek.
But
Seriously, these are ghouls.
for the most part, now it's your turn, Taz.
My action, I am going to... How far away is the one that's attacking Scarlet from me?
15 feet. Or, well, 13.
That general area.
Yeah, they're about 13 feet away.
I'm going to cast Thorn Whip as a bramble vine just pops out of his one good hand and attempts to hit this guy.
What do you do with your weapons? Do you just, like, quickly sheathe them and do it, or...?
He never pulled it.
Oh, okay.
Because I've also looked, it is bad for me to use a weapon, like, I do more damage punching them more than likely. I have a better chance of doing it when I punch them.
More badass to straight up punch something in the
There's a
face
19
with your
hit.
one arm.
Yeah, it hits now. It definitely would have hit before, but yeah, it hits.
Alright, so they take 6
6
damage and are pulled 10 feet towards me.
Okay, so it's like
3 feet from me.
yeah, about like it's one of those. Okay, quick math because I hate myself.
It's in spear range. Unless Taz is standing in the way, then
So I think
I
it's
can't
now got
spirit.
that much. It's starting to be breathing pretty hard. Its body's just covered in thorn wounds, and it's not looking very nice. It almost looks grosser than it did before. Almost. But with that, it's your turn, Sterling.
I have bonus action still.
Oh, it's your turn.
Because the spiritual weapon
Yes.
keeps going for a minute.
Right.
So I'm gonna bring that and smack the same dude.
Okay.
Bully.
I mean, hey,
Do
if
not
you
attack
keep
the
your
back
word,
line. Another 19.
that hits.
Oh, you're gonna send this fucker flying.
And putting the weapon
Do it.
go between me and Scarlet.
Alright.
Oh! What 12 damage?
How do you want to do this?
Just have it gore the dude on the bull's horns.
Mhm. So as this
Oh, I
thing
would've
is just
loved
kind
it.
of trying to stand back up from the thorn whip, just kind of dazed and looking around, the bull suddenly comes over from behind it and stabs it straight through the chest, dragging it up some before just letting it fall back down onto the ground, unmoving and dead.
Yeah, they got one.
That's good. I was hoping for a little more range on its flight.
I can only do so much.
He said gore it on the horn, so I gored it
Yeah.
on the horn.
I can try for the
Yeah.
next one.
I would just love to see it fly like 20 feet away.
Sterling, it's now your turn.
Okay. Well, since that's dealt with, tall one again. I'm coming for you, bitch.
Alright, roll to hit.
Shit, press the wrong thing.
Like I said,
Uh-oh.
let's just go. The reason that they were so hard to hit at the first time was because they weren't sun rotted.
I like the idea of sunrot. So it's 6 again, that's my modifier?
Yeah.
Okay,
It also adds to the story of these things.
yeah.
Oh, that was
Dang!
1 moment.
That's a swing and a miss, my friend.
Because it's rhythm left. So yeah, you miss it, but you get your bonus action.
Just keep swinging, you'll eventually hit it. Eventually, you'll hit
No, I
it.
won't!
So, the first try, you try and jab at it with your spear, and it just completely whiffs. You point it upwards instead, but then you try and angle it. Then you try to angle it so you can bring it back down, and you again whiff it, hitting the ground instead. And now tall one is gonna swipe at you. Which is a miss. And then
My moves are
short-
so bad that I caused him to have the same bad luck.
You're busy overly dodging your bad moves.
he's
He,
like
jumps
showing
5 feet to the right.
he's like showing off at this point a weird gurgling belching noise that is hopefully just its laugh. But then it tries to
think it's
swing at you. But it tries to swing at you and it trips over its own foot and falls over. Meanwhile, Shorty is gonna try and swipe at Taz. Really running out of options here for what they're gonna do. One of their brothers have died, and he completely misses. Just going wide. The tall
They're overcome
two,
with grief.
yeah, they're weird black ooze is streaming down their cheeks. It's a mess. But tall two is gonna run 20 feet towards Gwen and lunge.
Like an opportunity
Ran
attack
right
from
past
the
us.
melee fighters.
Yeah, you two can get opportunity of attacks.
Well, see if I can punch. Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
You try and
Can I
hit it, but just yeah, go ahead. It ran
Basically ran
past both
between
of you.
us as field goals.
Yeah.
So I put
You tried
6
to
in, or do
punch
I put
the-
5 in? It's 6, isn't it?
6.
Okay, it's with. Okay, just making sure in case there's any difference with this.
You do get to hit it though.
Finally, I hit something.
You swing at it, and you just kind of hit it in its mouth, stopping it dead in its tracks. How much damage do you do?
You're two-handed, so you do 1d8 plus 4.
D8 plus 4.
Or not fist, but 10. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright.
Oh, that's a jaw remover right there.
So, as it's running past, you just jab at it, and the point of your sword goes straight through its mouth, coming out the other side. You pull it back out, and it just kind of tumbles to the side and starts to slowly get back up again. And now after that, you start to see bits of their flesh even starting to just glop off of them and just not like in a wave just suddenly they're skeletonized, but like bits of their flesh and skin is just kind of starting to fall off. And they're all going to take 5 damage. Which I don't know why I decided, because I really do hate myself. 6.
When you make a new mechanic on the fly, and it's actually more interesting than the original idea.
I don't know why I'm counting with my fingers. I know sign language. They have a thing for this.
I do math in Morse. Not really, though.
I got lost. Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
You have a goddamn pen and paper.
Oh, I'm lost in my head and can't find my way out.
That days.
What's 17 minus 5?
12.
12.
You'll get there, my man. You'll get there.
Using Google from now on, Jesus Christ.
Like I said, just have like 7 versions of the calculator up at once.
Yeah.
I don't want 9 to 5. What? I want 9 minus 5.
4.
Working 9 to 5.
Jesus Christ. Ugh. Just Google 9 minus 5 and I get to show 9 to 5.
That's a good movie.
The 1980 farce comedy.
I like that movie a lot. It's really.
I'll believe you. But yeah, they're all starting to hurt quite a bit except the shorty. The shorty's going so much strong.
I don't think we smacked the shorty at all, so.
No.
He's like one of the he's like a baby zombie from Minecraft.
Oh, fuck those things.
Completely immune to completely immune to sunlight.
Fuck those things.
He's
All
just
right,
standing
Gwen.
in the shadows of everyone else because he's so short.
Alright, it's your turn, Gwen.
Okie doke. There's one in front of Scarlet and one running at Scarlet, correct?
No, one was running at you, but it got hit by Sterling and stopped
Okay.
next to him.
I will call
There's
him
the one-
Slackjaw.
Which
One
is
that
tall
was in front
2.
of Scarlet is dead.
Which
Okay, I
tall
missed
2
the-
is not looking good. Like, period.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Alright.
Ooh, 20, not natural.
You hit it, yeah.
What was my dice? 1d6 plus 4? That's a lot of dice. Yep, 1d6 plus 4. 7! That's one more than last time.
Damage.
Alright. How do you want to kill it?
You just funk it dead center, right between the eyes. Just
So,
clean shot.
so as it's getting up, its eyes still trained on you, Gwen. You just smirk and let loose a shot. And as it's looking up at you, it just goes straight through its head, out the back, actually. And it just kind of slumps back down as there's a clean hole in its face now. Now you've only got 2. Scarlet?
Oh, Slackjaw. I knew him well.
No, we didn't.
No, he didn't. Not
30
at all.
seconds.
I knew him for 30 seconds, yeah.
Alright, Scarlet, your turn.
Alright. I think I'll try to stab the guy. Was that the one that was just killed?
The one that was near you is dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I got it wrong. There was only one was running at Gwen. The one you got next to you was actually pulled away and then killed. So
Okay.
now it's
I
just
dragged him
tall
and beat
one.
him to death.
That's the
It's
step
just
I
tall
missed. Was
one
that was
and
the one that you pulled
short.
forward.
Tall one and
Tall
short
one and
one.
midget.
Is it the original tall guy?
The original tall guy survived this whole
And
this
mini
whole fest. And Minnie, the original two that attacked us.
Not the two that I ambushed immediately after.
Ah, they got the
Yeah.
kicked in. Comparatively.
But this was supposed to be a DC of 2 because it's on the chart. It said 2 players can defeat 1. But yeah. Anyways, it's still your turn, Scarlet. So what do you want to do?
Right now I'm looking at the spells that I have.
Alright. They're 15 feet away, so if you want, you can run over.
Alright. I'll probably try and inflict wound.
That is a touch.
You're
So
still running over, but you're going to smack him with magical damage.
yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna have to touch them.
Alright, so I'm gonna just run around and slap him.
Alright.
Magical pib slap.
Which one are you hitting?
Tall one or shorty?
Tall boy.
Alright.
Oh, I hope you get. Corpse launch. Corpse launch. Corpse launch.
It's a slap, not.
It's a very strong
Magic.
slap.
It's about how strong it is.
Breaks the sound barrier. It takes one to...
Alright,
So
so.
just roll a d20 or add modifier to it.
You're going to roll a d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
It should just say hit DC next to it. Like the
Okay, so
range
probably
is
plus
touch.
6, I think.
Not all my spells are showing up, so I'm not sure if all hers are showing up properly.
I don't know where you're looking, but it's just a action or attack for you, Taz.
Yeah, some of my stuff doesn't show up for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I see Thorn Whip and inflict wounds.
Yeah, but I've got a lot more than just that stuff.
Charm
Yeah,
animals.
same here. A lot of the stuff isn't showing.
Oh, that's because those are channel divinities. Charm animals and plants turn undead. Those
Yeah,
two are bite. Those.
Other things there that should be, but whatever. I know what I got.
I don't know them.
Hot dang. 23 hit.
Oh, 23 to hit? Yeah, that hits. Wait, was that natural? No.
No. Scarlet, you are doing 10 necrotic. I assume this was level 1.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Sorry, so what?
Scarlet, you need to roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
well,
like
what die do I use?
You're gonna write
Three.
3d10.
3d10 necrotic.
Don't have to worry about writing necrotic because that would probably just confuse the bot.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I'm curious.
Okay, I was writing that.
Which, yeah, none of you are slashing, so never mind. 13, and you were doing this to tall guy? Alright, how do you want to kill him?
You can type the word.
We can what?
Sorry, never mind. Ignore me. Continue. I didn't mean to
Just
speak
accept
out
it.
loud.
Just fishy
Sorry.
being amazed.
I didn't mean to speak. Sorry.
No worries.
Continue.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, how do you want to kill it, Scarlet?
I mean, I was gonna do the slap, right?
Yeah, you just want to slap it?
The
I
almighty
just want
cleric
to slap
slap.
it as hard as I can, just see how.
Just slaps and falls over.
So you run over and just backhand or palm?
Backhand.
So you
Bitch
just
slap him.
bring out
Oh.
your holy symbol
Great.
and infuse your spiritual energy into your hand, and it starts to glow some as you just backhand this monster thing, which sends it spiraling a few feet as it just kind of dissolves from the necrotic energy surging
Corpse.
through its body. And it just kind of falls and tumbles, and it's not. It's dead. And that's Tallboy. That's Tallboy on.
All right, Shirley, now
I
it's your
give
turn.
it a 10.
Now it's your turn, Taz.
More Thorn Whip. Because I'm looking at myself like, this is my best option.
Pull him
You can
close so I
bite
can
it.
spear him.
You want to bite it?
No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
You
Oh,
want
that
to
tastes terrible.
bite this thing? See what happens to you?
No. That might not be the brightest, but he's not that dumb.
Yeah,
Don't
lick
bite
it. Everything
rotting
will be
flesh.
He's
And
not
before-
Cherry.
fine.
Wrong lizard person.
And
Does a
before
20 natural fucking 20 hit?
All right. So what are you using? You're just using your thorn whip.
Thorn Whip again, yeah.
All right. I'm pretty sure no matter what you roll, unless you roll a 1 or a 2.
I get double the dice, so 2d6. What does 9 damage do it?
Actually, no. A natural 20 just doubles it. You don't roll 2 dice.
It's either or for a lot of people, so they just want me to do both.
I'd say double because I prefer double. That's what I know.
I'm curious if I can just. Alright, I didn't think so. Oh, I'll self.
Or what if you combined it? Also, you did a 16.
Yeah. Okay, I was curious if it'd do that or not. I guess 2 damage.
All right.
Bonus action smack with bull skull.
Okay. How far can you move that?
20 feet.
That's like playing Scorpion and fuck her in with very little damage. Uppercut the bitch.
14?
Well, if this speed.
14 just barely hits it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, they forgot what damage is. 8.
I think.
1d8 plus 4.
Eight damage. Okay. Ooh, it's not looking nice. It's just kind of like its arm kind of crumbles. I almost said fall off, but then I felt like that'd be too mean to Taz. So its arm just kind of crumbles in. Not
Look,
falling
Taz,
off.
we can attach this to you now.
Taz turns against the party immediately.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Its arm is just kind of crumbling now. But Sterling, you have a chance to finish it off.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
If you roll natural 1.
I'm going to be fucking mad. 6 is 6, right? Wait, do I add the 6 to this one?
What?
Good.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 6. You hit it.
Ha ha ha.
If you do anything higher than 2, or, yeah, 2 or higher, you will kill it. But if you get another 1, it will be at 1 health.
Dang. Okay. It's a 1d8
Plus 4.
what again? Plus 4.
So if you somehow still get nothing, I mean, it's dead. Do you just want to, like, hit it away?
I'll do this.
I want to stab it and fling it off back into the hole it came from because I'm facing away from the hole. So I'm going to fling him over myself.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say stab it and then throw your spear down the hole.
No,
Just,
I'm
like,
going to
be
swing him off
gone.
the spear and he falls back into the hole.
I imagine it's like a lacrosse stick with just the dude on the end.
I've had enough of this goddamn spear. Hiya.
It has not helped me much. The back end has helped me more than the fucking pointy bit.
Yeah.
So you just stab it right in its torso, just so as you lift it, the bit gets stuck in its rib cage. And you lift it up and just kind of like when something is stuck to a stick and you just kind of shake it off. You just kind of throw it off, and it goes flying. Not that far. Actually, make a strength check. See how far you throw it in.
Okay, what do I roll?
Just a strength check.
1d plus 4.
Oh, it's
Nice.
gone. You can't. You don't even hear. You don't even hear it. And for a second, you think, did it get back up? But no, it's gone. You flung it. You can't see it anymore. You didn't even hear it fall to the ground. But that is the fight over. And then a giant comes out of the cave.
And then we run.
Ah!
No.
Leave for our lives. Bye.
The fight is over, and now it's quiet once more. And as you guys are gathering yourselves back up, just like excited that you won, but terrified of what that was, but also finding it funny of how that ended. Just a series of emotions, but you notice that all the wreck and all of the stuff you picked up, even the wheel, it's all gone.
Aww.
It's all just vanished with the creatures.
But my sacks.
Oh.
Damn it!
The bodies of the
Sorry?
the bodies of the creatures are still alive, or not alive, but are still
Kill
there.
them quickly.
They just slowly get
Stab 'em.
back. Then one of the arms starts moving again. They're all dead, but the bodies remain. But the caravan was just a mirage.
When I love Solid Mirage, we were able to interact with most of that shit.
Magic, maybe?
Magic.
I can see it.
Damn witchcraft.
You guys want to
Agreed.
search the bodies?
Witchcraft? I'm gonna go collect my arrows. Can I collect my arrows?
Make a survival check, because I feel like that would be what it is.
Okay.
To like see if you were able to shoot it without it breaking, or
Uh-huh.
and then finding. Yeah, that'd be a survival check, I'd say.
17. And
How
I
many?
used
4,
uh,
5.
5.
Yeah, 5. I'm gonna say you found 3. Yeah, you found like
That
2.
probably includes the one in the corpse.
Yes, and
For
you do
reference-
find the pointy bit of one.
Oh,
But it's
and
been
an
broken.
arrowhead.
Yeah, you do find an arrowhead with a bit of broken stick
Hey, you
on
could
it.
attach that to a stick.
Yep. For future reference, can I use sticks as arrows in an emergency for like half damage and not piercing?
Because they don't have a notch on them, I'm gonna say no.
You'd have to modify them.
Yeah, you'd have to cut in a notch so it can go on the string.
I may need to spend a short rest doing that later, whenever we have a short rest. Okay.
Doesn't short rest also heal any, or like heal at least heal some damage afterwards?
You can choose to heal some.
Yes.
Oh,
We
okay.
each have
Hit
we
dice.
each have a yes. Thank you. I couldn't think of what they were called.
I was.
I believe we have 4 of them, the
Yeah,
same number
it's
as
equal to your level.
and
Okay.
you can choose to roll X number of them during a short rest. And whatever you roll is what you heal, plus your constitution.
I have to double check. I haven't done proper short rest in a while. West. Short west.
Short west, exactly where we're going. We've only went short west.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I mean, you guys
We're
spent
probably
like,
not even a quarter of the way there.
you guys spent about like the better half of an hour walking So it's been about an hour worth of distance.
What the fuck was that?
What was I looking for?
Oh yeah.
I think one of my sisters fell over.
Your
It's like I
sister.
can hear him laughing, and there was a big ass shake through the whole house.
Yeah. That sounds
Everything
like
is
falling
lighter
over
than
to
me, so I don't know what they fell into to cause the whole house to shake.
Maybe they were playing with a bowling ball.
We don't have a bowling ball.
I thought
I
everybody had a
mean-
bowling ball.
They probably
No!
just fell on the ground and just gave the house a good thunk. How do I add a custom item?
Um,
Did it before. Shit.
I don't
Manage
remember.
equipment?
That's
Right.
where I'm at, but I'm like, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Starting.
Custom items.
Uh-huh. I can add a custom. I have to. Got it. Thank you.
so what are you guys doing?
I'm adding in the arrowhead.
Ah, okay.
Did we attempt to loot at least the bodies that aren't in the hole?
The one body that you flung.
That one stays.
That one stays.
Do you want to go down into the pit to see what it
No. Rest of them.
Fuck no! You said we couldn't hear where he landed. He probably landed half a mile down there.
Or there's lava and he disintegrated, and if we go down there, we're going to die.
Or it goes down for a certain while and then just goes straight down into a pit.
Yeah,
Who
there's
knows
that
what's down
too.
there?
So all these sound like, no, we're not going there.
Yep.
Or there
No!
could be a
I'm
horde
gonna
of
go with
shiny
lich
things.
acid. There is lich acid in that pit, and I would like to not touch it.
Little did you know this entire area was alive and all the holes were pores.
Gross. Please don't make me think about that. We're walking on dead skin then.
I mean, it is a weird substance to walk on.
I hate it. Thanks.
It's
I still think it only makes the sound of gravel. Like Minecraft.
I mean, it makes a series of sounds because it's earth, sand, gravel, dirt, mud. It's a lot of things severely compacted together.
Yes, I get that. But for my simple sake of just to humor myself, I'm going to think it always makes the sound of gravel.
For my simple brain,
From Minecraft.
for my smooth brain, think little.
I simplify things, such as I simplify that the enemies are just ghouls wearing armor.
I mean, hey, that's one survival method of terrifying, gross things.
Ooh.
So you guys want to search the bodies, right?
At least the couple that are up here.
Yeah,
All right, make an
You might
investigation.
be able to
check.
cut the mail out of them.
I will assist someone. Because I don't want to actually touch the bodies, but I'll, like, poke at them with a stick to help.
You threw the short one away, didn't you? Yeah.
Maybe short one got thrown, yeah.
He probably had the best loot, didn't he?
He's also the most throwable. I'll make the
No
investigation
comment.
check, I guess.
All right.
I will assist with a stick.
Nope. The self, just throw them
13.
to the ground nearby instead of throwing them back
Right.
in the hole.
I mean, specifically, yes, when you can loot things, don't throw them somewhere you can't loot them. That's like throwing your tennis ball up onto the roof.
There's an action mode in haste in Battle Fury. It's fine.
Unless you
Let
want to
us-
go down there and see if you can find his body.
Nope.
I
Okay,
don't
so
think
why...
we have any torches, do we?
No, you just got sticks.
Nope.
So why'd you roll, Fishy?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did a 1d plus 3.
That was to find.
I didn't roll. Yeah, that was for my arrowheads. The 17 was for my
Oh.
arrows.
I don't know. Okay.
And then I assisted Spider with a stick.
So you got 13, Spider?
Yep.
Alright. So, in the corpses that are on the ground, or on the surface, you don't find much. It's mostly just like gross, wet pieces of leather. It's kind of like stuck in their skin and just gross stuff you never really want to touch again. but in one of the tall boys, which actually was wearing, now that you can get a closer look, was wearing somewhat fancier chainmail than the others, like higher quality almost.
This guy
But-
was obviously.
But it's not much better, just like a bonus. But you kind of grossly like poke and try to flop him over and poke at his fleshy bits to try and reveal stuff without touching. And as you're poking, just a real messed up, like crumpled and kind of torn piece of assumingly parchment just kind of tumbles out of his body like he ate it or something, and it was open and it fell out.
Gwen, can I borrow that stick real quick?
Yeah, I hand it over. Do you want another one? I pull out another stick.
I just try to make it so we can at least see what one side of it is on the paper.
Yeah.
Not like picking it up, just kind of roll it on the ground.
So you like poke at it and roll it and like just try to uncrumple it and like using both sticks like chopsticks to just kind of open it up and pin it on the ground. And it's actually words. And Gwendolyn, let me double check this just in case. Yeah, Gwendolyn, you recognize this as Dwarvish.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, huh? And on the paper, this is imagination bits because I only half thought this. Okay, so on the paper, it describes very messily. It describes something about a door and a tomb, and oh,
Click the wrong thing.
that was an adventure. So I'm just gonna type what you can think out instead of saying it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's like, and as you guys were messing with the sticks, you kind of tore it some more. You know, not we're being very careful. I'd say.
I want to touch it.
Yeah, I will pull out 2 more sticks if we aren't having enough maneuverability with just the 2, so we can each have 2 sticks and have more, pokeability at it.
So you want to like completely open it against the ground.
Yeah. So we can hold
Alright.
all 4 corners and just...
Let me think about what's readable. This is gonna take a minute. Sorry, you guys just convert, you know?
How you think these things were?
My guess, probably human. Other than the short one, probably a dwarf.
Yeah.
Now he's probably just, I don't know what he is at this point.
Mush?
Probably multiple pieces a good halfway down that hole.
What a lovely image.
Yeah. He may have gone splat, even.
Well,
I will
looking
say,
at
I'm
how kind of squishy these guys are, almost assuredly.
Yeah.
yeah. I am actually kind of impressed then. I give myself a 10 on that.
They did pretty well.
For the distance? Yeah.
Let's avoid these holes in the future, though.
Agreed.
Yep. Hey, wait, question. Are those banners still there?
You can look. You can roll an investigation check to see if you can find anything like that.
check, so that's what, a 20.
Plus 2 for you.
12.
No. You don't find anything on the surface. And you kind of peer in the hole, but you can't see very far in it because it's almost like light refuses to go down there, and you can't see anything.
If light go down there, I'm definitely not.
Not refusing or not going?
Both.
But... Alright.
I get it's a contradiction.
Wait, is this some noble thing I'm not thinking of?
Just... Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Just don't worry about it and I'll pat your back.
Try this. I should have planned this bit out more.
The giggle was not in character, by the way. Just for the record.
I will say, after you put that in, I probably have to go for the night, because I have to get up in like 7 hours for work.
Yay,
Alright.
sleep.
VR chat, what you guys talking?
Eh,
Life sucks. We shouldn't have to
Hey,
do too many of these
second
early
that.
shifts on Monday.
oh, pardon me.
Kind of a one-off, I believe.
Mm.
Alright. There you go. That's what you can make out. Everything else is wet, and torn, and just unreadable.
Okay. The coup de the Grey Tomb. I'm assuming that's Great Tomb has been something. You must find what disturbed the blank. Be careful of the d something. It has a something of being perilous? How do you spell perilous? I don't know how to spell perilous. I'm guessing that says perilous. Do not stay. Oh,
Long?
the
Long, I think.
beasts will not something sane something.
A sane long? Maybe?
Most likely.
Awesome.
They didn't quite seem sane, so...
Yeah.
But that's all you can make out, and the scroll does not seem repairable. It's just a mess. But other than that, you can pick up the bits of chainmail. It's all destroyed, and maybe with the correct tools you could repair it into something. But
At the very least, someone will buy it.
Oh, we don't know how far away we are from the city, really.
Do we have a carry weight?
You do, and we basically are carrying nothing right now. It's
Yeah.
like 13 or 15 times your strength score.
Mm.
It's something stupidly high.
So what you're saying is, yes, but actually no.
Yeah, we can
I'll
probably
pick those
pretty
scraps
easily
up.
afford to carry this.
okay. Do you want to also take the chainmail still attached to their bodies, or?
I can cut it out. Yeah.
Ugh. You're on your own there. I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, yeah. You can use these sticks if you need to, poke at them without actually touching them some more. But
Give him a little
yeah,
pat on
I
the
like
back
how
as
you're
I
all,
walk
like,
away.
I'm sure you
Guidance.
try and like gingerly step around touching them. Meanwhile, Scarlet just backhanded one of them.
yeah.
Scarlet has some battle fury in her.
So I'm gonna say you got a reasonable. I'm gonna say you got like 20 chunks of just chainmail.
Okay.
20
Guess I
chunks
gotta
of
add that to
chain.
my inventory.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly how many chunks equates to one set? Because that would be
A
able
lot.
to make or determine the weight.
I'd say.
How do I edit this again?
You're on the mobile one, aren't you?
Yep.
Here, I can just add it for you.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
that's
thank you.
gonna be a pain in the butt for you.
I'm gonna say 20 can make a small chainmail
It'd be like
thing.
dwarven chainmail.
Yeah, dwarves, something small. 40 can make medium, and then I'm gonna say 60 to 70 can make large.
Okay, Spider, can you pull up the average or the weight of a normal chainmail?
I have heavy chainmail on currently, and it's 55 pounds on me.
It's what, 55? You said?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Manage equipment, custom items, add custom item, editing. Oh, it disappeared. Why did it disappear? Here we go. Chainmail chunks. Okay. You said 40 pieces for medium-sized armor?
Medium size armor, 20 for small, and then 60 to 70 for large. But you only got 20 small, or 20 pieces of chainmail,
Not to
or
be
20
small.
chunks of it. Yeah. But you need the right tools to actually make it back into chainmail, or to smelt it, or
I just
something.
sell it off to somebody.
Yeah, if you meet someone, yeah. Just 2 holes down the street, you might find a merchant.
Or, it's so many pounds, you can just place it on top of a trapdoor or something.
Okay. $20. What's half of 55 is 25, 26, 27.5?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, nope. Nope.
Didn't like that.
Nope, I did it wrong. That was for per unit, which made it 540 pounds. What is
The heaviest chainmail in the world.
Alright.
what is 55 divided by 40?
It's
God,
20
you
pieces,
trying to
not
kill
40.
me?
1.375.
You guys got 20 chunks, not 40.
Yeah, but we're getting
Yeah.
weight per unit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it won't do the 0.3, so is it okay for each unit to weigh 1 pound?
Sure.
Okay.
I've never seen anybody do deconstruction of stuff. So
Well, it's just I'm weighing each.
yeah. I get
thing.
it. I get
Okay.
it.
Wouldn't that mean it would take 55 to create the heavy?
Gonna take a lot.
Wait a second.
We're doing estimates here, okay?
40.
There's no item called chunk of chainmail.
Yeah.
We're just having fun.
There's also no build. There's also, I don't think, any status effect against enemies called sun rot. But here we are.
Homebrew, my friend. Homebrew.
Homebrew.
Homebrew for the win.
I'm actually thinking for mine to add a status effect called morale, which would,
Okay.
which I don't know if I should have a negative for morale, but there's definitely going to be positive. And there are multiple ways to achieve it.
Well, there should be a
Nearby-
negative morale.
They
Good
definitely
enough
have like
morale.
saves against it.
Probably. Unless,
Like
of course,
if-
you run into an Easter egg I may hide, which will immediately give you the status effect morale.
Everybody's dead.
No rolls, nothing. No, it gives you it gives you positive.
Everyone's alive.
Well, no, not everyone's alive. It's just going to give you positive status effects to anyone in.
There's a small rabbit. It makes you feel good.
Oh no, it's going to be more ridiculous than that. The one I'm planning is going to be at the very beginning of the game. You got to find it though. I'm not giving you hints on where it is.
Chicken jumps out of the tube.
Damn goose.
No.
I said chicken.
Honk, honk.
That's a Gears of War reference. I'm pretty sure they had the chicken tube.
Giant golden chicken.
Question.
Answer.
Who wants to write the summary for this week?
I think it was Ender's turn. Then it was
I
gonna
want,
be
yeah.
then Scarlet, then Spider.
Okay.
And just to quickly do this, that's the only event on the way. Once you clear that hole, luckily in your path, you don't get any more holes. They seem to be a rare occurrence.
Oh, that's good.
But you all just kind of
Yeah.
trudge along, tired. You're getting tired because it takes 2 additional hours until you start to see more black dots. But this time, it comes with a yellow familiar look of sand in the blue waters.
Just cries of desperation and joy.
Where them
You
crabs?
guys- But you guys are getting closer, and you can start to smell and hear the sound of waves and sea salt and just yeah. Well, sand nature, but nature.
Nature.
Yeah.
And those black dots turn into, as far as you know, just bits of stone that rise up and start turning into ruins, and it's just heartwarming to see something that's not so
What?
gray and flat and lifeless.
And miserable.
Yeah, and
Hiding secrets that want to
insanity-inducing,
kill us.
not having to walk on the flesh of a massive living creature anymore. I mean, what?
You best
There's
be
a
hoping
manga
kidding.
where that's a thing.
I mean, it could be a thing. It was caused by liches.
Yes.
He actually
If
spawns.
you're telling me that we've been having to stab the ground the whole time to get anywhere in this story, then I should have started that the moment we got off the mountain.
I mean, who knows what it is? Because it's already a series of different things that shouldn't be in there. Because you were on a mountain and there was sand and gravel. So who knows what it is? Maybe one day you can make another trek more prepared. Find out.
Now.
But for now, you've got another quest. And that's where this session ends. Your
boy.
great journey. How does it feel being the only people to survive in the wasteland?
The fact that it only took us 3 hours to trek through it.
Well,
Okay.
if you go back to the map and look, if you go down the mountain, you're not that far from the thing I marked.
I am gonna cut the stream here, so bye Twitch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bye.
Bye.
But